getting more than 10,000 workers, youths and pensioners went on a one-day nationwide strike today. More than 10,000 workers, youths and pensioners from across all sectors came together on a one-day nationwide strike on Wednesday. Austerity-stricken Greeks marched to Parliament around noon, 10 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time, to voice their discontent over the new set of belt-tightening measures that look set to be implemented after the country's third international bailout expires this summer. The action was organized by Greece's largest labor unions, the one representing the private sector, GSE, and its public sector counterpart ADEDY, but most of the protesters were waving flags of the communist-affiliated group PAME. They held banners clearly stating rage against the measures, the European Union imposing them and Greek politicians implementing the laws. It will be a new bailout which will be named something else. Grigoris Vafiatis, a culture ministry worker, most of them read, no, and they have crushed our lives. Jonas Vlachis, a municipal worker from the southern Peloponnesian city of Sparta, pointed at the parliament building and shouted, "The politicians have devoured us," and GSEE said in a statement, "The government, which implements the same policies that have destroyed the people and the economy, is loading the back of workers and pensioners with new unbearable measures." The strike caused severe disruption, with some flights grounded due to a 3-hour stoppage by air traffic controller and ships were unable to sail. Public transport was delayed, as buses and trolleybuses were operating on reduced hours. Geta's third international bailout will end on August 20. Journalists also took part to the walkout, pushing state and private TV stations to air documentaries instead of news bulletins. Since its debt crisis began 8 years ago, Greece signed up to 3 bailout packages, financial support from other EU state members supervised by the International Monetary Fund (IMF). The bailouts were agreed in 2010, 2012 and 2015. The third one, agreed by Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras, is set to end on August 20. Greece has received a total £227 billion, €260 billion in loans in exchange for implementing austerity measures such as public sector layoffs, tax hikes and pension cuts. Most of the protesters were waving flags of the communist-affiliated group PAME. Despite its clear leftist vocation, the government last year caved into lenders' demands for more pension cuts and tax hikes in 2019 and 2020, and its promises to reinstate collective bargaining and increase the minimum wage in the post-bailout period didn't satisfy workers. Grigoris Vafiatis, a culture ministry worker, said, "It will be a new bailout which will be named something else. These blows against the poor must end now."